Hi, my name is Linda Paden. I'm a Pilates teacher. I'm going to share with you the 3 books that are my favorite that I am keeping in paper format on my bookshelf. I've slowly been switching all my books to electronic format, and handwritten notes and continuing education, I have been scanning those also into a digital format. So the fact that I'm keeping these 3 books on my shelf in paper format is a big deal. The first book that I'm keeping on my bookshelf is Alycea and Ungaro's Pilates Body in Motion. This book holds a special place in my heart because it is the first Pilates book that I learned Pilates from. This book is what introduced me to Pilates. When my mom gave me this book, I thought that the picture on the front of the mermaid looked a little painful and even a little silly. So I initially just set this book to the side. But this book goes through introduction and then an introductory program, which is what I started Pilates with, beginner, intermediate, and advanced programming. It doesn't offer a lot of options as far as anything different than those programs. This is a book that I used to keep more than one copy of to loan out to my Pilates clients and students in the studio. The second book I'll be keeping on my shelf is Joseph Pilates' books. This book, A Pilates Premier, the Millennial Edition, includes both of Joseph Pilates' books, Return to Life Through Contrology and Your Health. In Return to Life Through Contrology, Joseph Pilates has an introduction, and then he has 34 directions with pictures of him demonstrating mat exercises. In Your Health, there's 10 chapters of his health and wellness and fitness philosophy, and one of the chapters even talks about his furniture. He designed furniture that would transform into exercise equipment. It's pretty cool. So this is one that I will be keeping on my shelf because it really gets to the heart of the founder of the Pilates technique. Now, Joseph Pilates himself called his work Contrology, the study of control. We today call it Pilates. So I think holding on to the Pilates work and the way that the founder intended it to be done is something that's important for Pilates teachers and Pilates students. The third book that I will be keeping on my Pilates shelf is a copy of my own book, Idiot's Guides Pilates by me, Linda Paden. It starts with a section on Pilates Essentials where it teaches alignment and breath, and then it goes through mat exercises, and then a section on equipment mat exercises, and then at the end are various different programs. It is a good book for a beginner Pilates individual, someone who has no experience with Pilates and maybe isn't even athletic, because it starts with what I consider to be pre-Pilates exercises. This book was really written for beginners. As compared to Joseph Pilates' book or Alycea Ungaro's book, which are fabulous, but maybe a little bit too challenging for someone to start out with. So I put the pre-Pilates exercises that I was teaching the most in the studio in this book, Idiot's Guides Pilates. So the 3 books on my shelf are going to be Alycea Ungaro's Pilates Body in Motion, Joseph Pilates books, and then my book, Idiot's Guides Pilates. So I hope sharing some of my favorites helps you in your Pilates journey. May you move well.